I'm Epstein, and here we are on Black Friday, November 29th, 2024. Can you believe this was the last trading day of November? So now we get abbreviated month of trading in December because of Christmas, New Year's Day, and we're right into the next year. How's your trading been going? I know I'm really thrilled with the SPDR ETF. It was a very, very good year for us, and I hope it was for you, so that's all I can say. Now, where are we? Today was a thin day, and remember, there was no trading yesterday, so you were open today, you closed at noon. Everybody starts plowing back in gradually, starting on Monday morning, and away we start moving again. Stock indices did go up, and some of them made new all-time highs. NVDA came back, Boeing came back, believe it or not, a bit. Bonds and notes, they both saw some rallies that just stepped in here. Gold market, silver market, copper, small bumps in the market. I don't know where they're at though here. They could still be under selling pressure. Tesla came up $12. That's a heck of a lot. And part of the reason that I wanted to cover today something different, I wanted to cover Hood, which is Robinhood. And the reason is anything to do with Trump seems to be getting the rally. This came about, and you take a look at it. If I back you off, and I could here, I think I could. It's not going to let me. Normally it does. Let's see if it'll let me. No, it's not. And that's because it may not have enough data back there. Remember, Robinhood's a new company. But if you come back here to the beginning, right where the election was, that's where the market started lifting out, because if Trump won, the idea was that he's friendly cryptos, he's courting those people, and this is what has happened. And Robinhood, of all the stock companies, is very well positioned in that. So you've had a soar in the market. You see this? Trend up, pulled away from the 18-week average. And you fought here, by the way, for a long time. From July, if you look at this, right up into October, is when the market finally started breaking away from that. So it was a lot of sideways action. Now the market, in my opinion, is getting stretched out where a correction is probably coming now. You've got 4 weeks in a row over the upper Bollinger Band. The most you typically go is 7. 5 is a real number where the market starts moving to the right. When you move to the right, depends what you're doing in your momentum, but if the red line were to close under 79, then I'd look for an even deeper break. But now what I'm looking for are shallower breaks. You heard me, shallower, and that's where I think you're going to have opportunities potentially to jump on board. Amazon, as I told you, I thought the market would do good going into Black Friday today. We'll see what the numbers look like early in the week. Remember, we also have Cyber Tuesday coming up. Higher lows, higher highs, but overbought. In K-Web, which are the Chinese numbers, look at how you finally fell, and you hit the target we've been talking about for weeks. I have been talking that I thought that it would return to the 18-week average, and it did, and I backed it up looking at MCHI, and it's done the identical. That does not mean these markets are ready to be bought. It means they've gotten to a neutral spot on the chart. Now something's going to happen. China's told us that in early December they will give us more details on whatever their stimulus is going to be. I think that's what the market's waiting on. I wanted to go back to Home Depot. Take a look what it's done since Trump has come back. And this is important. The market came alive since then. Here's your November time frame. And when he won, the market picked up. Why? The market believes that he's going to make the economy good. Things are going to get great. Interest rates might even fall. The tariff situation, they're going to buy now. As Home Depot brings in anything that they're bringing in from other areas, Trump seems to want to tariff everything. You're getting your buyers. Probably get some forward buying in materials there. In Meta, lower highs, lower lows, but an overall bullish chart because you're staying over the 18-week average. You're still, though, in overbought territory. So I'm not ready to say that that market's ready to turn. If you take a look at the SPDR, the regional banking, strong, but you close near the week's lows. You've been hanging here for 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks over the upper Bollinger Band. With today, you got back under it. So now the market's trying to come in for a bit of a correction. It is embedded. Again, I'm not expecting a big break, something on the shallower side. In the industrial sector, I don't get this one because every report that comes out, be it Chicago PMIs, their numbers with manufacturing, they're generally weak, yet this market's running. So it's got to be on the come off of Trump. That's what I think. You're still embedded. Don't fight the tape. You never do that. If you do anything, you're a buyer, not a seller in the market. Because you don't understand what's making it go doesn't mean it isn't going. On the energy sector, same thing. These are Trump trades where he's saying energy is going to do the right thing. And remember, when you're looking at the XLE, you're looking at the refinery margins, the driller margins, what they're making, not necessarily the price of oil. In UUP, the dollar, higher lows, higher highs, and finally backing off a little bit, and that's what I think it can do a little bit more. If it loses the embedded reading, you could back into this whole region, maybe the 2,900 level. If the dollar breaks, will gold go up? So in order to know more, you really got to take out right here the 250.39 level. Without that, you have a market that's wanted to correct into the 18-week average when it lost its bullish reading right here, and it's done so. I don't see anything fresh to do there. In the copper market, sort of just sitting now at that 18-week average of closes. So, you put this all together, you try to come up with the game plan, and I have one for you. It's the simplest one, 50% off. You don't get that from me. You won't get it this year again at all. So if you're looking to take advantage of me and for you, this is the time to do it. IraEpstein.com, under the word research. Be sure to hit that toggle and get onto the yearly ones. Click the one that you want. When it goes into the area that you're going to pay, your 50% discount will show up. I'm Ira. I certainly hope you take advantage of this, and I will catch up with you all on Monday. Take care. Have a great weekend.